Hi my little Frenchies, it's Mervin and welcome to What the French for another video, and today I'm going to teach you how to introduce yourself the proper way. Alright, so let's start with the basic. First things first, before we even start with the expressions and the words. One thing is good to know is that when you speak English, you say, I'm going to introduce myself. Introduce myself. But in French, you don't say introduire. Okay? You say présenter. Je vais me présenter. You never say je vais m'introduire. Introduire means to insert. Has nothing to do, and it can easily be misinterpreted. Okay? I'll let you a few seconds to think about all this. Alright, so let's get to the first one. It will be je me présente. As I just said, je me présente. Let me introduce myself. Je me présente. It would sound like je me présente, je m'appelle Mervin. For example, let me introduce myself, I'm Mervin. Next one will be the easiest, the one that you may have heard of, the one that everybody knows. It sounds like je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Okay? And make sure you say je m'appelle, not je m'appelle, like a lot of anglophones say. They say je m'appelle. No, je m'appelle. Je m'appelle Mervin. If you want to sound like a French person, like a native, say je m'appelle. Or you can say, like we say in English, I'm Mervin, I am Mervin. In French, it would sound like je suis Mervin, je suis Mervin. One distinction, useful translation would be when it comes to say your first name and your last name, alright? When the first name is le prénom, prénom. It sounds like pre-name. Okay, so it's the actual first name. First name, prénom. Last name is nom. Okay, last name, nom. Make sure when you write it, when you actually spell it, it's spelled N-O-M, not N-O-N. N-O-N means no. Okay, but N-O-M means name. Alright, very important. So as I just said, so why did I just say that about prénom et nom? It's because when you introduce yourself, you would say mon prénom est Mervin. Mon prénom est Mervin. Of course, in English you don't say my first name is Mervin. You would say just my name is Mervin. Alright. But in French, you can say mon prénom. You can actually use the word, it's not going to sound awkward, it's not going to sound weird. You can say mon prénom. Now let's say you want to introduce someone. Okay, you were invited somewhere and you went there with a friend during holidays or something, and you have to introduce that person. So if you're speaking to a group of person or to someone you've never met in your life, you would use vous. Okay, I said that in a previous video. We make that distinction between tu et vous. In English, when you say you, it doesn't really matter whether you've met that person for the first time or it's a good friend of yours. You use you. In French, we use tu for someone you know, or someone maybe younger, or someone you're familiar with, or if it's someone's sibling, brother, sister, you can use tu. It's very familiar. But when you want to be formal, someone you've never met, you use vous. So, point is, if you want to introduce someone, let's say someone comes with you over to someone, you say je vous présente. Je vous présente my friend, mon ami. Je vous présente mon ami. And if it's someone you know, or if you want to get more familiar, je te présente mon ami. Je te présente mon ami. Again, Formal, je vous présente. Familiar, je te présente. Or, if you don't want to like go through the struggle of tu, vous, you don't know what the hell to use, you just say voici or voilà. Voici mon ami, voilà mon ami. Or just this is my friend, c'est mon ami. C'est mon ami. Okay? And last little bonus tip, it's like a really short tip, but it can be really useful. And you may have heard of it, like most of the time people say enchanté. Enchanté. You just shake someone's hand, enchanté. And then je suis Mervyn, je m'appelle Mervyn, mon prénom est Mervyn. Enchanté is a pre-introduction. It's like it's really something you say when you shake someone's hand. Enchanté. Enchanté, je suis Mervyn. Enchanté, je m'appelle Mervyn, for example. So there it is, very short video. It's like 10 ways to introduce yourself. So now you know. So you can rewatch that video and make sure you pause and repeat. You pronounce along with me. Alright, so those things like je suis, je m'appelle, je me présente, voici, c'est mon ami, je te présente, je vous présente. Make sure you get used to the sonority of the language. Okay? Je te présente, je vous présente, je m'appelle, je suis. Make sure you pronounce the letter R. This will really make the difference between someone anglophone, for example, who would have a hard time pronouncing the letter R in French sentences, and who is really trying to sound like a French person. Make sure you get the grasp of that letter R. It's called re, not re. You don't roll the R like Italian or Spanish or Portuguese. It's re. It's not even ch like Arabic or some words in Spanish, alright? It's re. Présente. Je m'appelle, je me présente. I have to insist on this because this is really important. If you really want to sound like a native, like a French person, so people get mistaken, like, have you been living in France? Are you French? So if you want to get to that level, make sure you pause and pronounce it along with me. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rewatching, for commenting, and for engaging. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that already. If you're new to this channel and you just came across that video and you just learned a few tips in 5 minutes, make sure you subscribe. I post daily videos about how to speak French like a native, and the right way, the way it is actually spoken in France, in Paris, where I'm from. So stick to the channel, the videos, the playlists. I post daily, and same on Instagram. I do daily quiz so you can test your skills, and there's gonna be live sessions and a lot more coming. So stick to it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.